If you have a small business, you know making a profit is hard. You need to pay your employees, you need to pay taxes, you need to pay a lot of expenses. And at the end of the day, what is left for you, for your family, for your dreams? That is why in this video I want to go over one way to increase profit margins inside your small business. Hello, my name is Santiago Phoenix. I'm a business growth consultant helping entrepreneurs scale. And one of the things that I've seen across the board when I work with businesses is that they do not maximize their sales process in order to increase profit margins. So here's what I mean. In order to increase profit margins, you have like two sides of the equations. How much you make and you have your expenses. And you can focus on reducing expenses, but you can also focus on increasing revenue. But how do you increase revenue without increasing expenses? This last weekend, I went to a free taekwondo class. It was pretty fun. Most gyms, they offer you a free class, you take it, and then the upsell is to buy a monthly gym membership. And most people after 3, maximum 6 months, they just cancel it because they're not using the service. But these guys, what they did instead is that they offered me a year-long program. And it was very structured because, of course, in Taekwondo you have like levels and you have belts, you are progressing. It was a whole curriculum of development. It made it much more enticing for me as a consumer to buy that solution. So the lesson out of this is that instead of selling transactionally, we need to find ways to sell things either recurrently or as a bundle. Challenge yourself. I will never again sell one thing to one customer once. I will always try to keep that customer for the long haul. How can you turn that one-time purchase into a bundle? What else can you sell those people? Can you sell them an extra service, more equipment, an audit? Whatever it is that you are selling, we need to find ways to increase the customer value. So in that way, you do not need extra customers. With just the customers that you are getting right now, you can make double, triple, 4 times the money just because you are offering them upsells, cross-sells, and just putting things inside bundles or as a recurrent service. It's not like, all right, I am selling CPA services and now I'm going to sell advertising. It is very disconnected. But if you really think about why is a customer coming to you, what is the real problem, you can think of different ways to tackle that problem. So in my case, the problem is that I want to learn how to defend myself, and they're thinking about, hey, he really needs a whole program. And in that whole program, we're going to sell several things. So it's a year-long program. You need to do several tests. All of those tests have an extra cost. You also need, because now you are a serious student, you also need gear, you need equipment, you need extra training. And it doesn't feel like a pushy sell. It actually makes a ton of sense to me as a student or as a buyer in this case, because it's like, yes, I have this problem and this is what is actually going to solve my problem in a holistic way. If you do not do this, what will happen is that customers, they will still have the problem. So they will go to competitors to find a solution. Instead, you can be that person who actually solves their problem holistically. Just as a takeaway, try to challenge yourself to never sell anything separately, transactionally. Always think, how can I really solve this customer problem? By putting together bundles and recurring packages in order to increase the amount of money that you make per sale and per customer. So I hope this was helpful. If you want a free guide that will help you scale your business with less overwhelm, but helping you determine what is the best next move in order to grow your business, go to myplantoscale.com and you can get it for free.